Lust is a normal impulse, but if it gets out of hand, that's when it can lead to problems, especially when lust is normalized everywhere. To overcome what has become a silent pandemic, we must first understand the psychological nature of lust, so that we don't let lust control us. Here are 10 psychological facts about lust you should know. Number 1. Lust originates in the hypothalamus. Before you criticize yourself for feeling lustful, remember this. Lust is deeply rooted in your biology. Unless you're an asexual person who doesn't experience sexual attraction towards others. It all starts in the hypothalamus, a small but crucial part of the brain responsible for hormone release. This region triggers the release of hormones like testosterone and gonadotropin-releasing hormone, which play a significant role in sexual arousal and attraction. The hypothalamus acts as a command center, responding to stimuli and driving the sexual urge that we experience as lust. Number 2. Lust stems from basic human procreation instincts. Lust is as old as humanity itself. It's a primal force driven by our essential need to reproduce. It's nature's way of ensuring the survival of the species. Evolutionary psychology suggests that our ancestors, who were more driven by lust, had a higher chance of reproducing and passing on their genes. Even though society has evolved, these instincts remain deeply embedded in our psyche, often surfacing in ways that can sometimes feel overwhelming or irrational. Number 3. Lust is linked to the brain's reward system. Lust activates the brain's reward system, similar to the way addictive substances do. Research published in Nature Neuroscience shows that when you have lustful thoughts, your brain releases dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This creates a cycle in which your brain starts seeking more of the same stimulation, reinforcing lustful behavior. Number 4. Lust creates illusions. Our brains are wired to respond to visual stimuli, but lust can distort our perception. Studies have shown that when we view stimulating images, our brain's arousal centers light up, creating an illusion where the visual seems more appealing than reality. For example, in a study published in the journal Neuroscience, participants were shown images of attractive individuals, and brain scans revealed heightened activity in the ventral striatum A region associated with pleasure and reward. This intense response can make us overestimate the attractiveness or desirability of what we see, leading to unrealistic expectations in real-life situations. Are you finding this video helpful? Like, share, and leave a comment. Number 5. Lust exaggerates attraction. Lust has a way of intensifying physical attraction so much that it can cloud your judgment. This heightened state can lead to unrealistic expectations, where the person we're attracted to appears more perfect than they actually are. Studies from the Journal of Sex Research show that during periods of heightened arousal, our brains tend to focus on physical attributes while overlooking personality traits or behaviors that might be red flags in a relationship. This selective attention is why lust can be misleading, masking deeper, more meaningful connections. Moreover, lust can impair our decision-making. When we're under the influence of sexual arousal, we're more likely to take risks and make choices that don't align with our long-term values or interests, driven more by immediate desires than rational thinking. 6. Lust may temporarily mask low self-worth. For some, lust serves as a temporary escape from feelings of inadequacy or low self-worth. People with low self-esteem might seek out lustful experiences to fill an emotional void or to gain validation from others. A study published in the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin found that individuals with low self-esteem are more likely to engage in sexual activities to boost their self-esteem, rather than out of genuine desire or love. But this is often a temporary fix, and it can create a cycle where the temporary highs are followed by deeper lows, making them feel even worse in the long run. Number 7. Cultural influences shape lust. What we find attractive is often influenced by the culture around us. Research published in the Journal of Sex Research shows that exposure to sexual content in media can impact our desires and behaviors. While lust is a normal and natural emotion, the media often glamorizes it in ways that can amplify its intensity. For example, advertisements and pop culture use sexual imagery to sell everything from cars to clothing, making lust seem not only desirable but essential. This constant exposure can subtly shape our views on attraction and influence how we act on those feelings. Number 8. Lust can make or break your relationship. Lust can really make or break your relationship, depending on how you handle it. On the one hand, it can add excitement and passion, deepening your connection and making things more intimate. But if not managed carefully, it might lead to issues like infidelity or an overemphasis on physical attraction instead of emotional closeness. The important part is how you and your partner deal with these feelings. Open communication and mutual respect are key. By staying aware of how lust impacts your relationship and making choices that align with your values, you can turn that passion into something that strengthens your bond rather than creating problems. Number 9. Suppressing lust can make it worse. Lust often gets a bad rap, but it's not all good or all bad. It's a bit more complicated than that. Suppressing it can actually make things worse, causing unhealthy feelings to build up. The trick is to understand and manage these feelings in a balanced way, so they improve rather than harm your relationship and your life. A study published in the Journal of Social Sciences found that lust and sexual tension are closely linked to overall relationship satisfaction. This, in turn, contributes to relationship longevity. Couples who maintain a satisfying sexual connection are more likely to stay together and experience long-term relationship happiness. And number 10, you are bigger than lust. If you struggle with feelings of uncontrollable lust, remember that the only way out of compulsions is to become conscious. Suppressing lust will not make it go away. We have to be able to transcend it and then transmute it. It's important to acknowledge that lust is a natural part of our biology and not something to feel ashamed of. Embrace this understanding and focus on aligning your actions with your core values and long-term goals. Take a moment to pause and ask yourself if your choices align with what truly matters to you. It's important to understand your own feelings and motivations. Are they based on genuine attraction or just a fleeting impulse? Practice mindfulness to stay present and make thoughtful choices while redirecting your energy towards fulfilling activities and meaningful relationships. Setting healthy boundaries and investing in deep emotional connections can help you navigate these feelings with balance and purpose. Approach yourself with kindness and self-compassion, knowing that managing lust is a journey of growth and self-awareness. Lust is a natural part of the human experience, but it doesn't have to control us. By understanding its psychological underpinnings, we can recognize when it's steering our thoughts and actions and take steps to regain control. Remember, it's possible to break free from the patterns that over-sexualization imposes and to create a healthier relationship with ourselves and others. What's your experience with lust? Let us know in the comments below. Want to learn more about lust? Watch this video to find out what it does to your brain.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. And I don't wanna let myself down, myself